What's up, folks? My name is Melvin. Welcome back to this wonderful place that we call the internet. So, I have been. I've been visionizing. Vision. Is that even a word? Visionizing. Visionizing? Something. I don't know. I feel like that's a word, but I'm not sure now. It sounds weird when I say it out loud. But, anyways, it's envisioning. That's the word. I've been envisioning just how to live life in an easier way, something that's not as stressful, even though you're going through so much stress, because it is a perspective thing. It really is, because there are people who are weaker than me in probably almost every way, mentally, physically, and yet they could do harder jobs than me. And I think it's just because how you see the world. What is your perspective on the world? So here's my little perspective that's just kind of made everything easier for me. Not by a whole lot, but just a little bit. I'm thankful that it is. I could take whatever I can take. You know what I mean? So instead of envisioning what kind of person you want to be, I think about what kind of emotion do I want throughout the day. What type of what kind of emotion would make it a great day? Like, if I'm happy, energetic, if I'm calm and relaxed, what kind of emotion should I be? Is it confident? Should I be confident? Should I be strong, entertaining, funny? What emotion would make this experience right now feel better? That's what I'm trying to get at. Oh, I'm with friends. Would it be better if I was kind of chill? Or is it better if I have energy, trying to be funny, something like that. And the reason why I think it's been working is because I know what those emotions are. So practicing trying to get them to come when I want them to come is kind of a nice little trick to have as you get older. Because when you're a kid, you're feeling all the right emotions. At least that for my childhood, I felt like I was feeling all the right emotions. I was happy, excited. I did have some other emotions going through my life, but overall, I think I had a good childhood, So I think I was doing something right there. So I had a lot of fun as a kid. I was excited. I had the confidence. I wasn't worried about anything. When I made mistakes, it didn't even register to me. So just, hearing criticism just kind of flew off of me, I just kind of, all right, I moved on. Laughing. Those elements made my childhood really good. So I'm trying to bring those back and, incorporate them into my life. And I feel like that's been working. It feels a little better. Life feels a little bit more interesting. I like myself a lot more. I feel like I'm in control. Was that the one element that I was missing all my life? I just didn't know how to. I didn't know I just had the power to change my emotion. Is that normal? Not normal? I'm not really sure. And I think that's what's really important about mental health is that it helps you analyze yourself, but you're not criticizing. It's just who you are. You weren't doing things wrong on purpose. You just didn't know how. And mental health is very introspective. It's extremely introspective. You're analyzing just every little beat, every little part of your life. And what I realized is when you start doing that, you start to realize this is my comfort zone. This is my safe space. Feeling this kind of way, doing this activity, I'm realizing just who I am and what I enjoy about myself. And I'm always rationalizing why I'm a good person and, why good things are happening and how to keep those good things to continue. And, it's been working. My life, I truly, I don't have anyone really looking out for me. I'm completely independent. I talk to family, but they're not living my life. They're not engaging in my life. They're there, I'm doing my own thing, they're doing theirs. So I got to remind myself that I don't have a lot of people giving me emotional support. So I got to be the person to do that. I got to give myself more emotional support, more stability, just more examples and reasons why life is a great place. And I'm always wondering if that's maybe what we missed. Because it's like, I don't know. It's when I'm with people, when I'm online, I'm always getting the feeling that people just hate the human race more as a whole. And that's kind of been not a good perspective. It's kind of a bad perspective to have, to hate your own kind. I feel like we really should try to learn to love the human race, because when I have had the privilege of leaving the country and visiting others. I've done that multiple times. And I truly think seeing other cultures shows us, like, wow, when you're just out of the perspective, there's a lot of good people. When you're with the same people all the time, you focus less on their good qualities and you focus more on their bad qualities. But when you see a new person for the first time, you focus on their good qualities first and then their bad qualities next. Unless those bad qualities are just up there, you're not focusing on that. You're assuming that most people are good people. And that's what I've seen. I think that's an objective truth. Most people want to be good. Yes, there's a lot of people taught to be bad and are bad. There's just certain cultures that, aren't taught properly. But that's okay, because there's things in our culture as well that we weren't taught properly. There's no one perfect culture. And we just got to learn that there are a lot of good people out there. We truly have to learn that. And I think part of that is just learning to love ourselves, because we also have a lot of problems. We're not perfect people at all. Of course, we like, if we had the power to do so, we would definitely, pick the good qualities and always present them. If we had the ability to make other people's lives better as well as our own, yes, we would do that in a heartbeat. But some of us have to learn how to do it. We weren't taught. We're figuring it out slowly but surely. That's how I see the human race. We're learning to coexist with one another, and we're learning to coexist with ourselves, our own minds. I think that's Gen Z's kind of struggle. We're trying to have our minds and the world around us coexist, because to us our mind is one thing. To us, our ecosystem is something completely different. It's something we're not used to. Our lives are very internet, video games, all the pleasantries, that is our lifestyle. Not saying that about everyone, but yeah, to a lot of us, that lifestyle makes a lot more sense than kind of what's out there. When you're an adult, when you're a full-grown adult, life just doesn't feel as good. Just doesn't make sense. When you were a kid, it made more sense. So I guess that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have my life right now make sense. Why should I work hard to be good? I'm rationalizing that. Why be a good person? And I think there's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of presenting arguments you can make as to why it is beneficial for you to be a good person. I think you could make an argument. I think I could become a lawyer and defend it, give you evidence. Stuff like that. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm petting this cute little thing right here. This cute little, cutest thing ever. That's for sure. Anyways, yeah, food for thought's up and running. All right, I'm still trying to work out the kinks, but keep watching. I think it's gonna be fun. I think this is gonna be a fun journey. All right, so you take care.